With the international schedule, there were just 3 games in MLS this weekend, but each had postseason implications. FC Dallas went to Colorado outside of the top 6. If they avoided defeat, they'd get themselves back above the playoff line. Sporting Kansas City knew a win against Minnesota United would clinch their spot, which is exactly the same position the New York Red Bulls found themselves in. They were the only team in their conference to play this weekend. The New York Red Bulls had the chance to secure the one remaining playoff place in the East on home soil. A victory would clinch it, but they faced the Vancouver Whitecaps, who were no strangers to picking up big wins on the road.
Here comes the ball in for Hurtado, and he flicks it past the keeper and in!
Commentary comes from Matt Jackson and Dan Roebuck.
Davis. Adams calling for it. Davis with a shimmy to get half a yard. Adams continues inside the area and the ball ricochets out for a corner. Adams threw himself to the ground there.
I don't think he was diving in terms of trying to con the referee at all. It's just about giving the benefit of the doubt on that one.
Question with the corners a bit deeper. It's towards Lawrence, and it's cleared away inside the 6-yard box by Jordan Harvey.
And that's good skill. It's not easy to do what Lawrence has done there. Goes for the side foot. You've got the laces option, which can often be in Rose Ed.
This is Perinel. And it's with Davis and Felipe. Lade wants it left-hand side. Question with his arm up. Bradley Wright-Phillips left-hand side. Royer through the middle at the moment. Adams is lurking just outside the box. Need interchange. Question looking for Bradley Wright-Phillips. Looks for the corner!
Yeah, good play. Love Question, the way that he plays in that 10 role. Bradley Wright-Phillips doesn't try to strike it too hard, just trying to use the play just to bend the ball with the outside of his foot.
Carl Robinson on the sidelines. Now it's with Felipe, no real room for manoeuvre. Perinel looking for Davis. Gazal spotted it. But then as Harvey tried to play the ball in quickly towards Montero, it's easily cleared. Tyler Adams on the move and space to move into. What can the teenager do here? That's clever for Question. He's got Royer free. He lets it run through towards Royer! Brilliantly done. Red Bulls lead against Vancouver. Team goal from back to front at pace, with ambition and skill and vision, and the finish to match. Jesse Marsch, as per usual, shows little emotion, but that was brilliantly done by the home team.
Once again, as we always say, Question involved, plays a perfect weight of pass. That's a lovely finish. Deserved, I think, for the Red Bulls as well. Making those home fans absolutely delighted.
Lawrence with the throw, down towards Bradley Wright-Phillips, looking to move away from Aramond. The layup is good for Question. There's options here. Adams is one. This is Adams with a shot. It's a good save. Adams looking to try and get there for the second time. De Jong makes sure that he's first to clear.
Look at the quality of that ball that can then be hit first time. Adams just possibly a little lack of composure. Should be going the other side of the goalkeeper.
Whitecaps have come from behind to win at Red Bull Arena previously, back in 2013, as we see Bradley Wright-Phillips race forward. It's Bradley Wright-Phillips for another. Oh, the finish is excellent. That's brilliant from BWP. A real striker's finish. And New York Red Bulls lead by 2-0. Jesse Marsch still motionless on the sidelines, but the boys on the pitch can celebrate. And it's BWP once again, as the Englishman nets his 17th of the campaign with a clever dink over Ousted.
Yeah, following a lovely touch that takes the defender right out of play. If it brings you down, it's a penalty. If not, you've got a perfect angle to show the composure you've always shown in this league.
Gazal jumping, Bradley Wright-Phillips beaten in the aerial duel, but it ricochets for Question. And he's got Veron on the move on the left-hand side. Question looks to make a movement. Muil wants it as well, so does Adams. There's plenty of options here. Who can question pick out? Trying to play it through the legs of Gazal, and eventually shot in by Felipe. That's a terrific strike. Osted perhaps a little unsighted, but Felipe's effort just flew into the back of the net, and the Brazilian makes it New York Red Bulls 3, Vancouver Whitecaps 0.
Fine strike, brilliant from Klestion. It's so funny because it's actually his worst decision of the night. The cross that he tries to put in, it comes back to him, and then he just puts a perfectly weighted pass. That is a really good strike. That's not easy at all. We'll see from this angle. We'll see how he strikes across the ball with that right foot. That's what will give the movement. See him just drift that across. May have taken a slight deflection on the way. No chance at all for the goalkeeper. Game over, and deservedly so.
Adams, who's never stopped running. Here he goes again. Wants to get the cross in towards Muil.
That's been the one area he's been slightly disappointed. He's such a fantastic athlete. You see him just at the bottom of a screen, running back into play. Just covers ground so easily.
Whitecaps with an opportunity, and it's blazed over the bar, and the ball was very dangerous to the left-hand side, but unfortunately from a Whitecaps point of view, it's Sabini that can't finish.
Yeah, really good cross in. Tough chance actually at the far post.
Parker forward, he's giving it away. Felipe looking for the movement of Veron. Has he got the pace to take it inside the area? Veron! Great save, Osted.
It was never really set. That was his only problem. Parker it was, I think, that gives it away in the first place. Does at least get back and drive him a bit wide.
Full-time whistle, and it's New York Red Bulls that have secured a top 6 finish in the Eastern Conference, and the Red Bulls easy winners over the Whitecaps. They've claimed it by 3-0.
We don't want to take our foot off the pedal because this is a very good performance, so I think we need to just, stay focused and try to build off this rather than pat ourselves in the back for making the playoffs. So I think if we can continue to push ourselves along like we did tonight, then I'm not sure many teams in the East want to see us in the playoffs. Obviously, we have our deficiencies and we're not perfect, but I think we're pretty dangerous, and I think we're a pretty good team. Now it's about doing it in the playoffs.
Still to come, we'll find out if Sporting Kansas City could book their place in the postseason as they took on Minnesota United. Minnesota's first year in MLS may almost be over, but their midweek win over Atlanta showed how dangerous the Loons can be.
And there is your October goal of the month.
Something Sporting Kansas City can also vouch for.
Minnesota leads.
Peter Vermees's team made its second visit to Minneapolis in search of a more positive outcome. Dave Farrar is your commentator.
There's Jimmy Medranda. Well, that's a loose pass from Espinoza. Uncharacteristic from Sporting KC, and a chance to hit it. Ibarra's effort tipped over by Melia. It's a good, bright start, though, from Minnesota. Really poor in that midfield area, the kind of thing that Minnesota have been doing. They nearly took advantage. Need to start finding a way into this game at the moment. Sporting KC, here's Medranda, that's much better from him, and pulled back by Tison. Should be a yellow card from Jose Carlos Rivero. Maybe more importantly, a free kick in a dangerous area. So it's Diego Rubio to hit one. And it wasn't far away. 5 goals for the season for him so far. He's never quite coming down in time. Not sure Adrian Heath was too happy with the way the wall split there. Little touch from Blessing, and then Ilya Sanchez. And Sanchez now looking for Blessing. Oh, who finds Rubio? Now he does have number 6 for the season, and they have the goal that they truly deserve. The travelling fans delighted with that. It's Dan Lardy chasing back, and he almost prods it through to Blessing, who completes the assist. Rubio does the rest. Nothing Bobby Shuttleworth could do, completely exposed. It's a little better, and it's a good ball from Ibarra. It's excellent from Sanchez, who's been everywhere. Ibarra saw the run, and so did Sanchez. Tim Melia's gone down here. And it looks like they are going to have to bring Andrew Dykstra on for his first MLS appearance for Sporting KC. Here's Espinosa. Oh, Abdul Salam's found a way through. He's got options in the middle. And in the end, he did neither. Either has to square it or fire it into the far corner. He looked uncertain. Melia being attended to, watching on nervously. Oh, forward now to Dan Lardy. Out comes Dykstra. And that was unorthodox, but ultimately effective, I suppose. Just about managed to shovel it away. It's a great ball in for Ramirez. Off the crossbar. So nearly goal number 15 of the season, and maybe it should have been. He saw it all the way. Just couldn't keep it down. Oh, when your luck's against you. And this is as threatening as Minnesota have looked. And they have their equaliser. And it's Kalman. Defensive stalwart pops up with an important goal for the Loons. His second in MLS. Fabulous pass by Dan Lardy. Powerful header. Dykstra may have done better. Abdul Salam with the throw. Pushing the back there on Blessing. They know that a goal now would take them into the postseason. Sporting KC. He's issued the yellow card there to Joseph Greenspan. Clumsy more than anything. Pushing now for the winner. Latif Blessing on the charge towards Rubio. Well, he's won the free kick. It was Greenspan again. Well, he's frustrated. Greenspan has been shown a second yellow card here. And he's off in added on time. First red card in MLS. For me, he's desperate for a winner here. It's a poor pass from Dan Lardy. Here's Ilya Sanchez. Rubio with the touch, and Sanchez! Deflected behind for a corner. Late drama here as Sporting KC go for the win. Sanchez to take it. Espinosa unmarked! Top save by Bobby Shuttleworth. But Espinosa has to score here. Roaming free, but couldn't guide it into the corner. That's how close they were to confirming the postseason. And there is the final whistle. Sporting KC will have to wait as it finishes 1-1 here.
The most important thing for us was to go and try and win this game of football and see what happened after. And I thought they did everything they could to try and win it, so I can't fault them for that.
This time last year, the Colorado Rapids were pushing FC Dallas all the way to the Supporters' Shield.
Joshi steps up, oh, it's a laser, what a goal!
with the Texan club eventually securing the regular season prize. Fast forward 12 months, and the teams that took the top 2 spots in the West in 2016 have somewhat lost their way. And while the Rapids campaign was guaranteed to finish this month, FC Dallas was still in control of its own destiny. Mike Sewell had the call.
That's a poor touch by Grana. Here's Josh Gatt. Grana watching him closely. Gruezo can't get there. Still Gatt going all the way. He couldn't get the cross in though, because Gruezo wouldn't let him. Good running by the Colorado player. 3 Dallas players trying to keep him at bay. Corner for the Rapids. Aigner to take. Schuberg with the header, and it's off the post. Cleared away by Arruti in the end. Desperate measures for FC Dallas. Good delivery by the German. Schuberg's header actually clipped the back of defender Matt Hedges en route to the post. Ball played into Aigner. He's got support out wide from Josh Gatt. Gordon's in the middle, but Aigner receives the ball again and squeezes it underneath Jesse Gonzalez to give Colorado the lead. They are delighted. The home team are in front, and Jesse Gonzalez may feel he should have done better. Aigner with the ball out wide, and Gordon may have been the better target initially, but Aigner kept running. And even though Gonzalez got to the ball, he couldn't stop it going between his side and his right arm into the Dallas net. Barrios into the feet of Gruezo. Morales comes short. Support in the middle from Mauro Diaz, who threads it through. Here's Roland Lamar, pushed away by Zach McMath. And in the end, out for a Colorado throw. Lamar scored against Colorado 10 days ago. Went close there. Tim Howard is away on international duty, and Zach McMath deputising very competently. Said, searching ball to find Aigner, looks up, spots Gordon in the middle, who receives it, Alan Gordon! Jesse Gonzalez this time with the save. Well, Aigner is providing plenty of ammunition for his teammates. Gordon unlucky not to extend Colorado's lead. Atiba Harris should have done a bit better in defending that ball. Diaz gets it back down that far side. Forward it goes. Here's Hollingshead. Gets away from Hairston. Still Ryan Hollingshead. Doesn't force the save from McMath, but the ball flashes across the Colorado goal. Hollingshead looking for his first goal of the season. Gruezo, space in front of him, up towards Diaz. Oh, lovely flick, Arruti. Support out wide now. Here's Michael Barrios. Opportunity to shoot, and it's pushed away at the near post by McMath. Dallas threatening an equaliser. Arruti to Barrios. Eric Miller was shepherding Barrios, but in the end, he needed his goalkeeper to be alert and keep that from going in. Dominic Badgie out wide, just signed a new contract with the Rapids. Up against Hernan Grana here. Across comes Morales to double up. Played short to Aigner. Spots Gordon at the back post. Alan Gordon with a header. Great save by Jesse Gonzalez. Gordon thought he'd scored. Aigner with the deft little chip to the back post, and that was heading for the far corner. A terrific save by Jesse Gonzalez. If he was disappointed with the way the goal was conceded, he couldn't be happier with this. Superb reflexes. Morales decides to exploit the space in front of him. Plays it short to Barrios, on towards Urruti, but in the end it's Courtney Ford to clear for a corner to FC Dallas, despite his protests. Steve Cook watching on intently as his team have to defend this corner. Delivered into the heart of the penalty area, and it's headed in by Atiba Harris, the former Colorado player, and it's all square. It's an important goal for FC Dallas, and one Colorado may well feel aggrieved by. They didn't think it was a corner. Gordon and Ford, well, they should have defended it better. It was a free header in the end for Harris. Now, can FC Dallas go and win this, knowing that these points are so important in the playoff picture? Barrios with a misguided header. Likewise from Josh Gadd, his Hollingshead, back to Michael Barrios, into the Colorado penalty area, and that was a really important block by Eric Miller. Dallas unable to get that winning goal. It finishes 1-1.
The boys did a great effort today. Once again, we keep fighting, we keep moving. This time it seems like it's not enough, but today we're in there, and the credit for the players.
There's still only one team guaranteed a postseason place in the West, but the Vancouver Whitecaps' loss means they're still not certain to finish in the top two. Sporting KC moves up to second after their draw, while FC Dallas is back in the top six. In the East, the New York Red Bulls got the win they needed to clinch a playoff place and complete the lineup of clubs who've qualified for the postseason. New York City, the favorites to secure the second place and earn a bye in the first round of the playoffs.
Collects it. The ball to Royer. It's a goal!
50 regular season assists and counting for Sasha Kleshchin with the New York Red Bulls.
Kleshchin dropped back. The shot is taken.
We leave you with the best of his creativity as he helped his team confirm its place in the playoffs. I'm Russ Thaler. Until next time.
And who's the setup man again? Sasha Kleshchin.
This copyrighted telecast of Major League Soccer may not be retransmitted, reproduced, or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Major League Soccer.